Come on then, own up. Who's been this person this year?
Sorry if my protein shaker's making too much noise. It's just new year, new me. Up. Text off the old online personal trainer. How was this morning's session? While you lot were in bed, I was out there getting some personal best. Oh, aye. Honestly, I feel 10 years younger. Skin's better, I'm sleeping better. How long have I been on it? 14 hours. What am I having for dinner today? I'm actually having a pie sandwich, yeah, and a full selection box. No, I'm not on my diet anymore. Life's too short, isn't it? Yeah, you gotta live your life. Yeah, I've still got my gym membership. I'll be paying that for the next 6 or 7 months without going once.
And you've got any New Year's resolutions set up? Have you done it? Have you made any? I used to make them all the time when I was younger, and I was like, I try to stick to them as long as I could. Never could, obviously. Is that the idea of a New Year's resolution, that you make something you're never going to stick to, but you have actually, the weeks building up to it, you're determined it's going to be the new you? Sort this out. You're determined it's going to be the new you, but then it just goes out of favour. To be honest with you, I've got three, and I'm not going to tell you what they are. I'll tell you what one of them is. One of them's just more walking. That's what one is. But the other two, I'm just going to keep to myself at the moment and see how they get on. But the main thing about it is that I've not set goals that are unattainable or unachievable. But that's the main thing about it. The goals I've set are, I believe, are achievable. Carnage down here. Can I go? I'm going to go. They're achievable, they're attainable, and I think I might have some success with them. I'm just going to have to sort this mic out because it's clicking. 2 seconds. The problem that we tend to have is that we tend to set goals for ourselves that are most probably not achievable and not attainable. Apparently today's the day. What's the date today? Is it the 9th, 10th? Today's the day where most of the New Year's resolutions get broke. I've always wanted to see this. People are scared of them, aren't they? What's this? Something beautiful. It's pretty. How did the first pigeon ever get here? You're not telling me that is a bird that is indigenous of the Canary Islands, are you? They must have come over on a boat. Maybe by accident, I don't know. But today's the day most New Year's resolutions get broke. Interesting fact. So people have set themselves out most probably goals that are far too high, far too unachievable or unattainable, and now that day's gone, it's gone. And it's the thing about a New Year's resolution is it's got such a great meaning in December that I'm going to do this, I'm going to really sell for it, I'm going to do it. And then it's so disillusioning and heartbreaking when you don't achieve it. And if you in essence, you're setting yourself up for a fall. It's in December, you're setting yourself up for a fall in January. You're better off not having any resolutions in the first place here. This game, jeu de balle. Very, very popular with the Dutch and the Flemish. It's like our version, the Belgians' version of Crown Green Bowls. People spend hours playing it over here. Popular game. So what I'm trying to say to you today is, if you've set a New Year's resolution and you've not stuck to it, then don't worry about it. Firstly, don't worry about it. You can have that cake. You're allowed that cake. Nobody's going to tell you off. You can have that biscuit. You don't need to do that run. Mine was always based on running. Oh, I'm going to run more. I'm going to do this. I'm going to run more. And honestly, it's. I look at my stats in steps, on the iPhone, tells you how many steps you've done throughout the year, and you can clearly see in January I pick it up and then it just drops off. But I didn't do too bad last year. But as I said, one of my resolutions this year is to walk more, so I'm going to try and get more steps in. I think that's the goal I'm going to try to do. But hence the reason why I'm doing this, I suppose. But if you've not achieved your goal, if you've not achieved your resolution, honestly, don't worry about it. That's the first thing. Second thing today, I spoke to a lad yesterday who is going through a hell of a time, to be honest with you. I've known him for a few years, a good few years, and he's a good friend of mine. And short and tall of it is he's an addict, and he was an addict in denial until about 4 weeks ago. So where now he is become an addict in recovery, and it's amazing to see. It's fantastic to see, you know. And there's a lot of people hoping and wishing him all the best, and hoping that he achieves his goal of what he's trying to do at the moment. And he went to his first meetings about 4 weeks ago, and he's on the plan, or I don't know, because I've never been. They don't, you know, it's a very, not secret thing, but it's a very private thing, so they don't let just Joe Public in. And he's on the plan, and he's extremely positive. And I met him yesterday, and asked him how he's going. He's like, it's good, and he's counting his days, and he's looking forward to his next meeting, which is fantastic. But then he also mentioned, which something always highlights, we forget over here when you're in the sunshine, is like January in the UK is the darkest of days and the darkest of nights, and it can be a pretty bad time for a lot of people who struggle with the mental health and with their own personal demons. And he told me, he just said, mate, he said, you will not believe the amount of men that are in trouble, that are struggling. He's going the wrong way up the one-way street. You will not believe the amount of people, the amount of men that are in trouble, that are struggling with life just at this moment in time. So if that's one of you guys, if that is one of you guys, you're not alone. A lot of people who are in the same situation as you most probably feel the same pain as you, but also a lot of people who are not in that situation also feel. And if there's any way people can help, or we can help, just reach out and talk. That's Tenerife Man Club has celebrated a year. Congratulations, guys. Tenerife Man Club celebrated a year this year, this January, and it's just fantastic to see. And the amount of support people get now is like, yeah, it's fine, people can talk, so it's really, really good. I got told off by Shelley, by the way. One of the resolutions maybe I should have is keep my opinions to myself. I think a couple of people will be happy if I kept that one. Where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in that? It's if you want to listen. If you don't, it's fine. 2024 for me, I actually don't know. I generally don't know. We've just been told. You know, it is your challenges that come to you straight away. The challenges that come to you straight away. We are literally, it's the 10th of Jan, and I got a message yesterday to say that the house that we've moved into, and we've been there since March, when we moved in there, the landlord, we know him, and he's like, yeah, we're just looking for somebody to, you know, sort of pay the mortgage really, and you know, and just you long time letters, that's what we want. Well, that's ideal because that's us. And then I got a message yesterday saying that him and his missus have split up, and they're gonna have to sell the house. I got a message yesterday, which means our contract runs out in March. It was on a yearly contract. So if that runs out in March, we've really pretty much got a couple of months just to find somewhere. It took us 6 months to find the last one. We've got certain protections in place, but it looks like we're on the move again. This happens a lot when you're not in control of your own destiny. As I said, I'm property tied up in the UK at the moment, so I can't really I don't really have a freedom to shout over here until the problem in the UK with the property is solved over there, which I can't see that happening soon. When you see people, you know, and are all happy and smiling, there's always something going on behind the eyes. I personally, I'm not going to say I'm not too worried. I think what the last few years have taught me is the resilience of, well, if that's the case, that's the case. You know what I mean? It's just, you've just got to let the grenade land. The grenade came yesterday with a bomb of like, yeah, we're splitting up. It means we're going to have to sell the house. It means I know you're going to be long-term letters, but we're going to have to move. You're going to have to move because I need to sell the house and split the profit. That was the grenade. Just let the dust settle and start looking. And it's like, well, we could have done this, we could have done that. And I said, yeah, but you don't know what's around the corner. Around the corner could be this or could be that. And it depends how you look at stuff, isn't it? You know, when I'm walking down the street and there's a banana skin in 20 metres in front of you, you can either go, oh my God, I'm going to slip again. Or you can look at that and go, I'll tell you what, if I pick it up and put it in the bin, it makes the world a cleaner place. So I think I'm going to be one of those people this year. I think that I might try and keep that as a resolution. Don't know how long I'm going to be able to keep it, but I think I might try that one and see how it works. So we'll keep you posted as always. Thank you so much for everybody who supported us in 2023. Welcome to 2024. I hope you have a good one. I really hope you have a good one. I hope it started off well, and I hope it only gets better for you. As always, guys, I'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care.